Hi everybody, welcome to the Actors Academy and thank you for tuning in today. In today's video, I want to talk to the actors out there who are struggling. The actors who feel like their craft, the work that they're putting out, isn't really any good or it's not where you want it to be. Meaning, whether that's in your theater work, whether that's in your scene work when you get booked for a part and you're in front of the camera, or maybe you're doing a self-tape for yourself and you're just not quite happy with the work that you're putting out. I want to talk to those actors who put a lot of that weight on themselves for who they are as an individual and as a human being. Meaning this, maybe you're blaming your physicality and you're like, oh man, I just don't look good enough to be an actor. I just don't have that right look. Or maybe you're blaming your voice. You're saying, oh, I don't sound like I should sound. Matthew McConaughey sounds this way. I don't sound like him. Or maybe you're blaming your ideologies and the views that you have on the world. And maybe you're thinking, I don't have enough life experience and blah, 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 blah. I see a lot of actors falling into this trap. It's not an uncommon thing. But what I want you all to realize is this. Think about Matthew McConaughey and think about Johnny Depp and think about Meryl Streep and think about Tom Hanks. All very interesting, unique, and different people. Matthew McConaughey is Matthew McConaughey. He's not Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp is who he is. He's not Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks is not Viola Davis. Nobody is trying to be like anybody else. They're all being who they are and they're being themselves. If you saw Johnny Depp and you saw him trying to act like Matthew McConaughey, so let's say tomorrow, all of a sudden, Johnny Depp just starts talking differently, he starts trying to act different, we will all look at him and be like, why are you talking like that? Why are you acting like that? That's not who you are. Or if you saw Matthew McConaughey, he starts trying to act like Meryl Streep, you're gonna look at Matthew McConaughey and be like, yo, everything good? You're not acting how you normally act. You're not being who you normally are. Because that's not what they're trying to do. When Johnny Depp goes and plays Jack Sparrow, he's doing his version of Jack Sparrow. He's not thinking to himself, hey, okay, what would Tom Hanks do if he was doing the role of Jack Sparrow? How would Tom Hanks do it? Okay, that's how I'm gonna do it. Johnny Depp doesn't do that. Johnny Depp is using his own physicality, he's using his own voice, he's using his own perspectives and what he's seen in the world to build this character of Jack Sparrow. If Matthew McConaughey is doing his character in Dallas Buyers Club, well, Meryl Streep isn't gonna try and copy Matthew McConaughey and do what Matthew McConaughey does. She's going to try and do her own version. All of these actors are all completely different people. Meryl Streep is not Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is not Johnny Depp, and Johnny Depp is not Matthew McConaughey. They're all different people, but they all do one thing different than you. They accept themselves for who they are. This is the big difference between you and the big actors out there. The big actors out there accept that their body is their instrument. What they have to work with is what they have. Their voice is their voice. Their ideologies, their beliefs, and their perspectives on the world is theirs. They all are centered and grounded in who they are. And this is where a lot of you can tend to get off the track. And so you might go into a part and think to yourself, wait a minute, why am I not doing this as good as my classmate? Or why am I not doing this as good as my scene partner that I booked in this movie? Or man, what would Johnny Depp have done if he was in my spot at his age? Or what would Meryl Streep do? You're thinking about all these other people and you're comparing yourself to everybody else instead of focusing on you and the stories that you have to bring and owning that this is your body. This is your voice. This is the ideology and the belief that you've built from your experiences that you've had, and that's valid. So what you have to really start doing is focusing and paying attention to you, yourself, owning who you are. Don't try to be like anybody else. Be you. Be the next best you. When I was talking to James Mangold before, James Mangold said that all he wants is an actor to come in, just be themselves, be who they are, bring themselves to the role. This is one of the biggest directors out there. The great thing about all of this is once you start realizing this, once you start realizing that all you got to do is just bring yourself forward, you start going more on the right path for yourself. Meaning, let's imagine you were trying to go and get to Disneyland, and let's use Disneyland as your goal and your destination for your craft, for your acting. That's where you're trying to get to as an artist. So you're driving in this car and you're going to go to Disneyland, but you keep comparing yourself to everybody else. You're going, well, this person would take a right turn, so I'm going to take a right turn. This person would go left, now I'm going to go left. And you're doing all these different things instead of realizing for yourself that you're not trying to be like Johnny Depp who took a right turn. You're not trying to be like Matthew McConaughey who took a left turn. You're trying to be like you, and all you have to do is just keep going on your path. Just keep going forward. Don't turn, don't change lanes, just keep going forward. And that's how you reach your destination. But you get distracted when you try to be like anybody else, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's somebody in your class, whether it's an instructor. When you try to be like somebody else, you get off your path. You're turning in the directions that you're not supposed to go, when all you had to do the whole time is just move forward. So I hope you all like this video. This is a very important one to get down for yourselves. If you have any questions or any comments at all, leave it down in the comment section below and share this video with anybody who needs to see it. If there's an actor out there who needs to hear this, send this to him so it can help him out. All right, see you all next time. Bye-bye.